Now, former President John Dramani Mahama has described government's promise of replacing the Okada trade with affordable locally assembled cars as sakawa. Addressing the chiefs and people of Kwame Danso in the Sine West district as part of his three-day tour of the Bono East region, Mr. Mahama promised that the next NDC government would provide motorbikes to Okada riders on credit, which would be paid back in installments.
Vice President said, baby, almost the same. We said, Okada, you want to get the number, so Meji, Okada for the motor, here, the Yamaha car. And I said, and then we're going to Padana Casa. We're going to put you in chess. Abraham Obaye, sakawa, $1 million, one down, $1 million per constituency, one district, one factory. We are a sakawa, I'm in there. What do you mean, sakawa? What you want to do, Jama is a some kind of mind. Naya Kasay, you want. Here they are going to say, never go on, Mamma. Send a bear. You don't have motor, maybe.
Former President Mahama there, a quick translation of what he said. He said that last 4 years when Vice President Bawumia was then a vice presidential candidate, he dazzled Ghanaians with a number of promises like one district, one factory, one village, one dam, which he describes as sakawa promises. He says that this promise to provide Okada riders with a new vehicle is one of those promises. He says that, look, the Okada riders are wise and they just want their Okada business to be legalized and regulated. He went on to say that a future NDC government will provide motorbikes for these riders. And as Sabit is monitoring the events for us, and he joins us on the line. And as this Okada debate seems to be generating a lot of conversation across the country, tell us, have you spoken to any persons in the Bono East region and how are they receiving the former president's message?
But since the former president made this promise, or since it was disclosed in the NDC's manifesto, I have encountered a number of these riders, especially in the Keshman area. They have an association with over 2,000 members. Their leadership have welcomed this particular decision and they are extremely excited with the promise, calling other political parties to also promise same. But specifically in the eastern part of the Bono East region, Sine East, Sine West areas, where the president last night met a number of party people, in fact, the main source of transportation for these areas somehow the Okada, bikes or the motorbikes. So we are very, very happy, excited when the former president hammered on that particular promise yet again last night. And from a number of them we've encountered, they just can't wait, especially for the bit where he promised to provide them with these motorbikes, so they'll be paying on installments. This is something we see as a welcoming news, and they cannot wait for that particular promise to be fulfilled.
Now, the former president Anas was speaking specifically about the vice president's promise to provide vehicles for Okada riders. Has that news reached the Bono East region, and is that being received well as well?
Well, a number of people here from our engagements are even yet to hear that part from the vice president. This was closed yesterday. So a number of people we have come across, especially in this area, are yet to hear that from the vice president. That of the former president has gotten down well to the people, and we are really waiting or keen on getting that particular promise by the former president John Dramani Mahama.
Interesting, Anas. Now, this was last night from the images that we saw. Tell us about what the former president has been up to today.
Yes, this is the second day of his visit to the area. Today he's starting with an engagement with the demand, and who is currently the president of the Bono Ahafo Regional House of Chiefs. From there, he will be paying another visit to another farmer chief of Kokoma, also in the Yeti area, in the Pro East district. and then we'll have another engagement with the chiefs and people of the Zungu community. And there will also be another rally in the which will end the food session of his talk today. From there, he will then move to the Senate West, where he will pay a courtesy call on the paramountship of the time, traditional area, and then have another engagement with the Tijaniya Muslim nation, which has its national leadership in the time area.
Right.
So from there, he will also be heading towards Kintampo. There will be a commission of the factory, which we understand has been established by the Parliament for the Kintampo North constituents, who is a member of the NPP. And that will be where the president will be ending his talk.
That sounds interesting, Anas. That sounds interesting. You're saying that the former president will commission a project at Kintampo North, the former president?
Yes, exactly. The former president is set to commission a project this afternoon. And that particular project, we understand, is being established by the MP for the area, who is
an NDC.
Bondi. We understand he did establish that party, and the former president, even though in opposition, is set to commission that particular party. We'll be bringing to our listeners of US Africa also transpired over there.
I can't wait to see what happens there. Thank you so much, Anas Sabit, for bringing us those updates from the Bodo East region.